The N64 was a lot of people's first introduction to gaming on Nintendo. For me personally, it was the Super Nintendo. I know Zach played the NES a little bit before I ever had the chance to get a Super Nintendo, but the past and Nintendo's past consoles is a big part of why we love the big N so much. And today, Switch has hit a milestone. It has outsold one of my most beloved Nintendo platforms ever, and in case you couldn't tell from the footage behind me, it is the Nintendo 64. And I do want to make note that this isn't like super official quite yet, but there are estimates saying that Nintendo Switch has passed N64 and is now headed towards the Super Nintendo as far as sales for the platform. All right, let's stop and talk about the N64 a little bit. Mario 64, Zelda, both Ocarina and Majora's Mask, a lot of other games, Quest 64, there's a Bumblebee game that I keep bringing up that Zach always looks up for me. I think it was called Jank Bumble or something like that. But there are so many games. Turok, which we recently got an opportunity to play on Switch as well. Mario Kart 64, there was so much. Donkey Kong, Smash, how can I forget Smash? The beginning of one of, if not the best franchise that Nintendo has was on N64, right? You were able to play 3D games for the first time. Yeah, they didn't look quite as good as whatever Sony was doing. Sony absolutely killed them that generation. But regardless, it was a time that I remember super fondly. One of the most, if not the most, unconventional controller of all time. That thing was a little weird. You had to hold it here. You had the other thingy over here. It was all strange. A lot of buttons. Regardless, fond memories, and I just think it's really cool that Switch in such a short time has surpassed what N64 did. All right, so this is coming from BG Charts, and they are saying that the Switch sold 217,096 units for the week ending on the 6th of April, and they believe that the Switch has shifted 33.15 million units as of that date. Official Nintendo figures for the Nintendo 64 are 32.93. All right, so 33 million, 32 million, give or take the hundreds of thousands there, is what is believed was sold now for Switch. And to do it in such a short amount of time, and clearly way more games on N64. Zach and I were just talking about this the other day, that the N64 really didn't sell super well. We remember it fondly because of nostalgia, but it didn't do amazing, and also it didn't have a ton of games, nowhere near the amount that are on Nintendo Switch. And obviously this being a big year for Nintendo Switch, with Pokemon coming, we have Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem for the really hardcore, Luigi's Mansion. There's a lot of big stuff still on the way this year, and to see that already Switch is destroying N64, which is such a beloved console. Such a beloved console. It's good to see. I am always happy to see Nintendo doing well because, many people have said this, but a video game industry without Nintendo in it is probably not a great one. And they are good for the industry. They don't chase power. They don't chase whatever the trends happen to be. They always do their own thing, but they do it masterfully. They really do. And they make sure that whatever they do with the utmost quality that they can at that time. And yeah, this is just really cool news to me. Hopefully it is cool news to you guys as well. In celebration of this I want to know your favorite N64 memories in the comments below. Maybe what games, maybe just, you sneaking away to play it while your parents are asleep or something like that. I don't know. Let me know your favorite N64 memories in the comments below. I'm sure when this becomes official, because right now it is just a report and it's not 100% confirmed, but it seems that Switch, if it hasn't already sold N64, which again, it seems like it has, but if it hasn't, it's about to, and that's just time to rejoice. Why not? Because that is a really cool thing, at least in my opinion. I want to see Nintendo continue to do well. Hopefully you guys do too. All right, comments below, subscribe if you're not subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed it, all that good stuff. Notification bell helps a lot, guys. Go hit that so you get alerted whenever we post new videos. YouTube doesn't always like letting you guys know when we post new videos, so let's try to fight that together. And that is pretty much it. It's Endgame week, by the way. I wore a Marvel shirt just for that. Hopefully you guys appreciate that too. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. SwitchForce out.